Hey, family. Welcome to another episode of Truths and Treats with Auntie BB. I got something good for you guys today. So I'm going to need you to grab them cups, and I hope, yeah, that water is cold. That good old coffee is hot, and that tea, is oh so sweet. The only way to drink it now. And if you needed some hot chocolate, make sure you got some marshmallows to throw up in there, okay? Let's get into it. Was perusing through the face of the book and came across one of those crazy letters in this group that I'm in. And it was something that I wanted to talk about. And I want you guys to just listen to it now. And we don't want to dismiss this person's feelings, but baby, Auntie got some stuff to talk about on this one because I was just thrown off my rocker that there are people that's out there like this. So here it goes. It reads as such. My 32-year-old fiance has a 5-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. He has been raising her ever since he lost his wife, with the help of his family, of course. I am now in the picture and we're going to get married in 2023. And I'm 6 months pregnant with his son. I'm not the stepmother type, so I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I will treat our son. To be quite honest, she annoys me. She looks exactly like her mother, so she constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife. And she is very attached to her daddy, which makes me afraid that my son will not be able to bond with his father because of her. Basically, I want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents, or we can find her a nice couple that wants to adopt her. Ooh, I'm sorry, I had to stop right there. I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to get rid of her. And that's where it ends. Yeah, as you guys see, I'm just like, whoa, I wanted to stop right there and say something, but we're gonna go and break this letter down, okay? First of all, the child is 5 years old. This is where I'm like, she's 5. Okay, that's a young age, okay? How can this baby annoy you when she's 5 years old? She's just getting into knowing a little bit about of who she is. Yes, she's going to be attached to her father. She doesn't have her birth mother around. Her daddy is her source of love. How a 5-year-old child? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, he's 32. This is his first baby. Um, his wife died giving birth. We have to take all of that into consideration for this man and his child and the loss of the child's mother and his wife. You coming into this situation all wrong. Now you're 6 months pregnant, and all you're thinking about is your self centeredness, your son that you're going to have, which you want him to have all the attention. Who are you? Who are you? Who raised you? If anything, you're coming into this relation. You knew he had a 5-year-old daughter. I hope you did when you guys got together. You knew that he was once married and the wife died giving birth. This should have sparked something in you. Where are your morals? Where's your heart? Again, who raised you? Who hurt you? Who did something to you in your lifetime that you feel this way towards this man and his 5-year-old child? And it looks like you just ain't never met the mother. You don't know who the mother is. You just know how she looks. You don't know what type of person she was. But it seems to me that you hate her. You hate her for being his first wife. You hate her for having his first child. Again, who raised you? This is, you guys are getting married in 2023. You're 6 months pregnant. Okay, according to the morale police, from the old of the olds, you got pregnant before y'all even got married. So, I'm not judging because hey, we all been there. We all done did that. And it's a lot of us out there. Yeah, there's some that waited until they said the I do's, then they got knocked up. And some got knocked up the week before the I do's. Some just got knocked up. Anyway, moving on. But that's from the morale police. But yeah, so now you're planning this wedding and you're saying that you're not the stepmother type. Well, you knew this walking in the door. I hope you did, that he had a 5-year-old daughter. Now, if you're not the stepmother type, you should have walked right back out the door once you found this information out. How can you tell this man to give up his blood child, his daughter, give him to her grandparents, or find an adoptive couple to take her? How dare you walk into this man's life and demand he give up his child because you're jealous? Because that's all it is. You're jealous of the situation of him even having a first wife, him even having a child before yours. I just don't understand the mentality of these people today. Who hurt you? Who did something to you that you would think like this towards this man? I hope that you are, instead of writing us or writing this group and asking us to answer these questions, I hope you got enough sense to sit your tail down and talk to this man so he can kick your behind to the curb. I'm hoping that's what happens because, baby, you would be out that door. So I take care of my baby. Oh yeah, I will go to court and say, hey, I want to pay child support for my child. This is the situation here. No, I'm not going to marry you because you're not going to tell me to put my child up for adoption because you got some issues. You need therapy. That's another thing with our people. I don't know what race this child is because it's just a letter on the group page. I don't know who she is, what she is. It's just a letter. But I'm just going to talk about our people right now. A lot of our people don't seek therapy. We're against therapy because of the embedded thing that we're supposed to go to God in prayer, which I'm not telling you not to go to God in prayer because God has answered a lot of prayers. Go on to the Master, go on to the Creator in prayer. But He gave folks down here on this wide green earth the knowledge, and the understanding to help us. They have degrees, they have medical knowledge, and they're able to listen and break down situations and find out things that we don't know that's going on in us. And this baby right here, she needs a lot of therapy, a whole bunch, because somebody hurt her. Somebody seriously hurt her, and who raised her? Because this ain't no, I don't even know what to say about this situation right here. Y'all, if you're listening to this and you got some concerns or you got some questions or you want to just say some stuff, I'll read it on the air. I need y'all to write me about this because I'm How you gonna tell this man to put his y'all? I'm just flabbergasted. Yeah, I'm gonna use that word right now. I'm just in awe. When I read this, I was just like, who, how? Okay, you write me, KENJA at KCLPfuse.com. That's KENJA at KCLPfuse.com. And talk to me about this. What you think about it? Because I really think she should have said something walking in the door. When she saw the little 5-year-old baby holding on to her daddy's hand and he's saying, "This is my daughter." Yes, her mother passed, giving birth to her, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. She should have said something then and expressed her feelings then. But since she didn't and she kept going on because she's a selfish old something, y'all, write me, okay? And let's discuss this a little bit more. I read your information on the air. Yes, I will. Okay. So you guys, I go through this group that I'm in, and I'm not gonna tell you what the name of the group is because I don't want y'all minds to see some of the stuff and focus on some of the stuff that's in this group. And I think I told you guys once before that I thought the stuff on Jerry and Mari and Steve Wilco, I thought that stuff was weird, crazy, out of this world. I the stuff that's in this group, and it's not stuff that going back and forth to different people. It's more of letters and questions that come into the group moderator or the maker of this page. And when I tell you, I'm just shooketh as to there are actual people out there like that. I thought that stuff that was on the TV was all made up, and because I done heard people that go on some of them shows, the divorce courts too, and all of those little talk shows and all of that. I know people that have been on those, and yeah, they get paid to go on there and make a mockery of themselves. But this mess right here, I just cannot explain as to why this mess, these people, there are actual people out there that don't even know how to spell the more or the row. There are people out there that don't even know. Child, baby, y'all want to know what the group is? You got to write me to find out because I'm not going to say it on the air. I'm not going to put it out there like that, but it's on the fake of the book. And yeah, I said the fake of the book. And it's a whole mess. A whole mess. You will not believe if you can take your mind to the wildest of a situation that would happen to yourself or to anyone, the wildest, and then go 2 miles further and then turn and go about 10 miles further and then make a left and go even further. Okay? That's how this group is. And baby, I just don't get it. But with that being said, Auntie will be right back